Welcome to Change Pace Poetry number 38. We have finished with readings from 21st Century Bread, and today we'll begin a course from my new book, In Vitro, New Short Rhyming Poems, Post-9, 11. And we begin with the prologue. I should say that the readings will not be arranged by subject as in the 21st Century Bread, but instead they will appear chronologically as they do in the book, so that you will get some sense of the architecture of the book. We'll lead off with the prologue, which is called Looking Glass. Looking Glass is for SJE, otherwise known as Big Sis, in these poems. When I'd say something that would really irk you, you'd come back, and brats that live in glass houses should not throw stones. Your quirky smirk, your one arched eyebrow, who could let them pass? I'd find a way to up the ante, hit you on the arm to raise a lump, perhaps. "Ow!" you'd howl. Mother would, lickety-split, confine me to my room and bottle caps. Yes, you were right. Can't count all my glass houses. The stuff of glass is silica, and it, 95 parts to 5, is what arouses to life all human cell walls, keeps them fit. But seeing all that's in my glassy hide requires the inner eye look deep inside. And now we come to the first poem. The organization of the book is chronological initially, and then moves into somewhat less chronological concerns. The first is a memory from childhood. The poem is called Fetching Hot Water. The landscape for this is Grandfather Mountain, North Carolina, and the season is early autumn. You old enough to fetch hot water? Eager, I ran up to the lodge and asked for help from Mr. Cotter. He filled my basin. Bon voyage! I slopped hot, steaming water out most every pebbly step until Dad met me at the door. Good scout, well done, and thanks. This fills the bill. He rinsed his razor, splashed the soap off of his face, and smiled at me. Thanks lots, you've learned another rope. Let's warm up in the lodge, shall we? There, backsides to the fire, toasting, grown men told tales that Dad called boasting. Now I want to invite you, I can get it up here, to my website, jamiesonspoetry.com, and there you will find the video that you've just seen, and beneath it the texts of the two poems. The value to you of this, I think, is that you will be able to see what sometimes is hard to hear because of oddities of my pronunciation or whatever. So I invite you to jamiesonspoetry.com. You'll see also there a second new book that came out also this summer. It's called Making Metaphor Poems by Simile and Rhyme. This is designed for high school teachers to help bring poetry alive in their classrooms. So with that, I'll say goodbye. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next week.